Greetings and salutations, gamers. This is Talon coming to you live on 2/5/2022. Today we're going to be doing a lot of DoN progression splits. This means we're going to be splitting off the raid into two groups at a time and doing certain missions in order to progress quicker, so that way we can get to the end raids faster. I am still working on my reputation. I just started today, unfortunately, and I really hate this faction stuff. So I'm not sitting too high on it yet. I got to get indifferent to even start the second process, and this is just a pain in the ass through and through. And it's going to take me a while everybody else is like a couple steps ahead of me already. Kind of sucks. But other than that, we're just progressing through, getting stuff done, so that way we can be ready for the bigger raids that require a full raid force. And that's what we're doing. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And I'll be your host this evening, Siltalon, and we'll be having partial or full of the raid of the Filthy Casuals going in. So right now they're talking about bonus DKP. What's going on is that we have a special bonus DKP for this expansion for people who have done the work and grinding and getting their rep up, so that we can request raids. So they get a bonus DKP. We help them get their items for the next step into getting up to the next step. So this is what we're doing, and this will allow us to request the raids that we want later on, so that we can actually fight the bigger raids. And doing this actually helps us go through really quick. I'm so far behind. I'll admit, on my faction. I don't know anything about this. and they're telling me to read the Discord, and I have, and I really don't understand anything, and very few people are even talking to me about it. So it's like I gotta figure it out. It's easy. It's easy to figure out. I'm learning more as they tell me more that they should have told me in the beginning, but you know how it goes with some of these expansions. Faction grind expansions suck ass. They should have never even done it. Hmm. All right, we're starting everything up right now. Buffs are going out right now. So Yarlir. Then we'll hit the other two tier 3 dragons if we have time. So we're doing the progression raids, then we'll hit up Yarlir and then the other two non-progression raid dragons. That's if we got time. That's the game for this evening. So right now we're getting ready to do the splits. We're just kind of waiting. So we're doing Perseverance as our first one. The trick of this one is to keep all the goblins busy, not letting a single one sit around for too long. If it sits around too long, it rings a bell, and we get a mob that will not count for the faction taking that we need for. So what we'll need to do is we'll need to keep them busy, and then eventually the warlord will spawn. We kill the warlord and we finish up. So 1, 2, and 3 is the first raid group. Disband from the current raid, right? Excuse me. So we're getting our raid groups set up and ready to go for this. Balbro, what channel are we going to be in? Right now we're getting the groups together. We have 3 separate groups for this one particular raid. This is to get as many people flagged as possible. Uh, and as many special stuff that's dropped from it. So Balbro and Jib as my Pharaoh targets, right? All right, got the group set. We're now going to be running to where we're supposed to go. Ooh, nice. I'll get some free kills. Ooh, I might finish my faction quest there. It's weird. There's no compass marker on my HUD. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's not showing up. Nope, no questions. All right, so here we go. What we need to do is just keep the goblins busy. Doesn't look like the other goblins respawn once the warlord comes out. That's actually not half bad. All right, so let's see here. Gotta go turn that in. Finally, indifferent. Woohoo! I made indifferent. It took me only like 3 hours of soloing, one mission at a time. Excuse me while I cry a little inside. God, I hate faction missions. They should have made those trade. All right, that was our first raid down. Hey, Cardinal, Cardinal, right? Welcome to the channel. Honestly, for the stuff that drops for the progression, they should have had it so that people could trade that loot. It would have helped out the bazaar quite a bit, and people would probably go after those missions more often to bring more loot onto the table, so to speak. So I got indifferent, so I'm happy about that. But they're all beige. Gotcha. I was just teasing the guy. He goes, "Yeah, the clickout's the big beige door," and I go, "They're all beige." I'm gonna do, yeah, gonna turn in the faction orb. Be right back. Yeah, a lot of people complained about that. They were talking about LDON where you did raids and you got nothing for faction or anything for it. And they did have a lot of people complain about that. All right. God, it's so dark. Did I overshoot it? No, it's right here in front of me. That's a good blending. So that was one of the bunch that we're doing tonight. When we get done with the progression stuff, we're gonna finish up with a actual big raid on one of the dragons that is non-progression, and then we're gonna, if we have more time, we'll finish up the last two dragons that are non-progression. Really comes down to how fast we go and how things progress. There's a lot of people here. Gotta switch channels real quick. Woo! Here we go. Confirm. There they are. Lehman. Or Lehman. They should have put Russ after his last name. Just kind of make fun of 40K. He sure isn't any Wolf Lord. That would have been funny if they chopped the head off of the warg here, put it on his head. All right. Volcara's Bite. This is a spider fight, and she spawns eggs, and ads come from the eggs. Yep, it's pretty high. I think I'll be able to resist it. So Vakara's Bite is our next target. She spawns eggs as she fights, and those eggs make 3 little baby spiders that are a pain in the ass. Kill them off, and then she has one AOE spell that's resisted by 300 poison resistance. It does mana drain and HP regain, so it's if you get hit by it, it's gonna suck. So group, remove our last task. All right, there we go. All right, we're going back to our voice channel. Vakara's Bite is next. Alrighty then. Just waiting for our group leader to get, our raid leader to get the next one. Do- Yep, there we go. Got it. Making sure I got it. Kill the egg sacs as soon as possible to prevent babies from spawning. Babies are evil. Yeah, I know what you mean about the marker issue. That's what confused me. Some of the quests have markers and some don't, which is just really weird. What's my role? Yes, the game does have classic healer, tank, and DPS roles. EQ does add a support role to that list. So Beast Lords are a more of a support role type character, but they fall under lines of DPS. So we have support spells such as Paragon, Spiritual Affinity, and Ferocity, which are different types of spells that are used either on the raid or on a single target to give a little more power to that character. For instance, Ferocity is an attack buff with a bunch of resistances and a little bit of HP. So for a DPS who gets that will be a lot better at what he does. Then Spiritual Affinity is a group or raid, depending on how I use it, but it's usually group to group. Um, Allows me to give people HP and mana regeneration spell, which is actually stacks with everything that other characters have. And then Paragon is a recovery for health and mana over a short time that helps out tremendously. And later on, we get even more support stuff available to really amp up our mana regeneration for others. So, but along the lines of that, a Beast Lord has their pet and themselves that can do tanking, not tanking, DPS alongside of what we do. So we're a hybrid of DPS and support. It's a lot of fun, actually. Let's change the water's look. There we go. You have any other questions? Oh, we also, as a Beast Lord, if you want to know what we are in type of class wise, we're part monk, we're part monk, we're part shaman, and we're a cleric for our pet. Meaning my healing is so much stronger for the pet than it is for others. But we still have we have better healing than, we have better healing than rangers do, though, at least. Any other questions, Cardinal? All right. So now we're about to engage the spider. We're going to DPS her down, and from certain aspects of her hit points, she'll drop eggs from the ceiling. Then we kill those eggs before they land, or otherwise we're in a lot of trouble. All right, let's see here. Waiting for the assist. There it goes. Can't poison her. All right, first wave is about to drop. No, I'm not. They're all down. We don't know where the egg sac spawns, so now we do. All right, here we go. Beat down the boss again. 60% is the next. Eggs coming out. All right, that's all of them. Then we get another at 40. Just to let you know, we're really well geared, so this is a very easy fight for us. Yeah, even the raid leader was saying these early fights will be very easy for us. Groupable. That's a lot of spiders. They got very low health. Man, they got a lot more hit points than I thought. For a light blue, they suck. Wow, that's my first stun of the night. Okay, finally. All right, nice recovery. Only one person dead. All right, so what do we got? Oh, a nice little mace. Looks like a two-hander. No, it's a one-hander. It's not a halfway bad ring either. All right, so basically what's going on is the people who need the item from this mob has gotten it. Then any extra items that are left on the corpse, they're going to the rest of the groups in the raid by a random roll. So that way, when they get up to this point where they request this fight, they already have the completion item, so they can turn it in immediately, so they can progress further through their faction. Because at certain points of your faction grind, you have to do specific tasks in order to progress further in your quest lines. And the end rewards are actually pretty decent, from what I hear. I just did. Put that in a special spot so I remember not to sell it or delete it. There we go. It'll go here, right here, and then this here. Be this way, the fastest way. Exit should be right where I'm at. This is Sylv where it says, yeah, no, this is not the zone out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it's blocked. Can't get out. Oh, Lava Store Mountains. Lava Store Mountains zone line over there? Trying to figure out whether or not it's going to boot us out or if we have to gate. Oh, boots at us. Guardians of the Sands next. Doing my turn in on the item real fast. Goblin Dojo. That's going to be a fun one. Oh, we didn't get one? Oh, there it is. There we go. Free experience. I'm not going to throw that away. Thank God I have a Celos mount. Yes, it will. It worked for me. Where am I? On the right. On my way, where is this point? I don't see it on the marker. By the Still Moon Temple? Okay, I see where it's at on the map. Thanks. So the raid leader right now is camping out and camping back in to clear his list, I guess. He'll be getting the next request here in a moment, and then we'll be moving on from there. So it's the Guardian of the Sands. Stay on the path to avoid all the traps that are there. Have to stay on the path, and then he's magic based ramp and DD. So it should be pretty easy for us. Stay on the path, never leave the path, or die. So Guardians of the Sand is our current one. We'll be going on here in a moment. Then we'll be following up with Goblin Dojo. Yeah, adorable, you know. It's kind of like the Fight Club. You never talk about it. The Goblin Dojo. There we go. So we're staying off the sand because if we touch the sand, we trigger ads and potentially tick off things. We kill everything on the path as well. I like the models on this one though. Why are goblins using like humanoid looking statues? He resisted. Wow. could have made it more annoying by giving the mobs a heavy knockback. Slowing as many as I can. Alright, I got them all slowed. You weren't kidding. They really do add a lot of ads real quick if you stand on that sand. So we're making our way north right now. We're heading up into this area. Yep, that guy right there. It's that guy. Working on getting targets slowed as quickly as possible. Alright, looks like we got them all. Yeah, the mobs are starting to become a little stronger in this one. Nice. This is basically the T4 raids we're doing. Ow! Leaving the room, you get hit with a 7.5 KDD. This guy is going to be a tough one from what they say. Use the new Dragonese. The new Dragon A's too. Beastlord slow on it. Okay, we're burning down really good. It's pets. It's not on X-Star. That's the Necro agenda. All right. The other teams are having trouble with this guy. We kind of aced this. Okay. Now the Okay, so let's see what dropped. We got the Wow, that's not a bad cape. It's actually not a bad cape. Let's see. That's not bad either. This is like 2.0 loot. That's like step below us, 2 steps below us. That's not bad. That's actually not bad loot. Heroic stats. Definitely better than LDON. All right, so now what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be rolling off these extra items. These will be used later on, so I got to save them in my inventory if I'm lucky enough to nab one. So wish me luck. This means I don't have to do this raid again. But we'll always be doing these until everybody gets everything, because everybody needs the faction. I won one. Better clear it off so I don't accidentally take any more. Thank you. I made sure to click them off. All right, so we got the one there. I've been lucky tonight in getting these items well ahead of my faction rank. We're going to kick the DZ once we're done here and just sit here until we're out. Where was it? Hey, MechWarrior, how's it going, man? Nice. All right, I'm going to quickly go and get my item turn in for basically the faction item. Go up into main channel again. Not too bad. It's been really, really hectic lately, but overall not too bad. A lot of stuff happening in real life and making it hard for me to play the games I want to play when I want to play. You know what I mean? Oh, jeez. Turn around. There we go. And I got to go up in the channel here. Goblin Jojo is next. Enter the Jojo. Oh, well, you never know. You might decide to go back. Who knows? So basically, one of the goblin names is Steel. He mitigates a lot of weapon damage. We have to kill him fast, so that way melee can do damage. Silk, I have no idea what he does because I didn't hear the explanation for him. Basically, it's 5 waves of goblins in a goblin dojo. Yes, I did say it, a goblin dojo, where we have to fend off the attackers. So it's going to be quite interesting. Enter the goblin dojo. Okay, got to go back down into the chat channel that I was in. Confirmed. There we go. Give me a moment, chat. I gotta figure out where this goblin dojo is. Touch the portal to Tempest Crest Isles. Okay, got it. Did I get my invisibility? Yes, I did. I don't see it there, so that means where it says pillars. Ah, here it is. All right, coming over to chat real quick. Yeah, true. GW did shoot itself in the foot. I had to agree. Where are we going, actually? There we go. That's really weird. It's not in the place that I thought it would be in. All right, everyone's in zone. Go look at this goblin dojo. A big hot pot. I love it. Actually, it looks nice in here. For goblins, this looks way too nice. What the hell? Where did they get this? Oh my god, this looks really nice for goblins. What the? So he's the sensei. Huh. Interesting. Goblin samurai. Yeah. No, they're actually monks. See, they got their own little fight club. Oh. Okay, fires the first. Yeah, it's uh, the Shaolin goblin monks. This is hilarious. Congratulations, you defeated the disciples of the five elements. You have proven yourself worthy to face the four emotions. They have mastered their emotions. From them, they gain the strength. Each will become a conduit of the nations of their kind and a paradragon. Wow, this guy's got a big mouth. But this is going to be fun, nonetheless. What am I? Oh, it's an AC debuff. They know Gob Fu. This is just too adorable. I mean, silly and adorable at the same time. One's doing a Hadoken move. That's hilarious. K dots do not land on him. Rage is the one with a nasty backstab, so we got to keep him mezable. Mezzed. Otherwise, he goes nuts. Very nice. Well done. It's rare opponent is able to defeat the goblin emotions. Your next test will be greater, I fear. You face the three animals. These are grandmasters of our arts and have never suffered defeat against opponents outside these grand islands of the sky. You look wary. You shall have 3 minutes to prepare for the next contest. They're giving us a 3-minute wait. So Beetle has an AE, DD, and stun. Puma is mezzable. He does very fast movement and attacks. And Snake is probably an AE poison. So we got a few minutes left to meditate and stuff before we engage these three Grand Masters. Hey, they even take off the combat timer for us too. That's nice. Gung Fu Panda. Oh, jeez. Yep, pretty much. Again, this is a martial arts temple, so I'm like, how did the goblins ever get this and then adapt those traditions? That's hilarious. That is really hilarious. You got to really think about this. This is terrible. Just imagine if oh, sorry. I was just about to say, just imagine if these were you could actually be playable goblin characters in a kung fu temple. All right, about ready here. Gotta kill Snake. Can't have him slithering. Oh, a Harry Potter joke. Puma will be next. I didn't even notice it. I'll live through it easily. Yep. Steel and Silk are next. Amazing, simply amazing. Never before have our Grandmasters been defeated by anyone other than our next opponents. Prepare yourself, for next you face Silk and Steel. You have 4 minutes to prepare. I'll use those minutes wisely. Interesting. Probably. Or it's based on Kung Fu Panda. You never know. You know, EverQuest and WoW love to rip off of movies. There's certain events even in WoW that are rip-off from movies, believe it or not. And there are a bunch in EverQuest here and there too. Not very many, but there are some there. Yep. Technically, they were in lore since the creation of the storyline. So when we had the um, what is it, RTS of World of Warcraft, they were in that lore. They were just lore in the mentioning as you progress through it, and then they became more lore after Burning Crusades, and then they became an actuality. So the Pandarians were actually in the lore and makeup of the game way into the beginning of that, well before even Kung Fu Panda became a idea. Defeat the Stormreach challenge. Oh, looks like Jib died from boredom. But I did actually play the Pandorian class when it first came out. Loved it. I had so much fun trolling in the battlefields as a DPS Pandarian. You think you're going to kill me? Flying kick out of the combat. And oh, I have faster run speed for the next 20 seconds. Ha ha! Try catching me then. Another flying kick. I'm gone again. Go flying kick over a ravine. Yay! I take no damage. It was so stupid. I mean, incredibly stupid. This one can't be slowed. Yeah, it's hard to slow him. Kill him. Already slowed. Can't be slowed. Not easily. Nope, but he can be dotted. All right. Wonderful. You have defeated all the students of the Stormreach Dojo. Celebrate your victory. Remember this day. Oh, he FDs us. Nice. You've beaten all my students and have only an advantage in numbers. Experience has taught me that such advantages usually lead to disaster caused by overconfidence and reliance on the lesser skills of others. Today, you have proven that my experience is not always correct. A humbling moment. You should return to those who sent you and tell them of your success. It will be a moment of shame for me to return to my mistress and explain the defeat of my students. I offer you my humble congratulations. So I believe the light side would let us leave, but the dark side has us kill him. However, our challenge is not over. You were to defeat all the members of the Stormreach Dojo. Prove your worth. You have indeed defeated all the students in the humble dojo, but you have not defeated the master of the insignificant school. To complete the challenge, you must defeat the school's master. Wow, he got dropped. Like a Chinese chicken. This guy's no joke. He took down a off-tank. A good off-tank, too. He goes down with a smile on his face. If you gotta go, go with a smile. Wow, 35 AC chest piece. It's been dropping a lot. It's been a one item left. Who will be the lucky one? Yeah, that was 80, I believe they went to. This was actually a fun event. I'm wondering where the goblins got a dojo. Not too bad, Ray's DS. We're just having some fun. We have done another 4.0 clearing of the quest line stuff. Yeah, real life has been a bit of a drag. A lot of garbage going on. Didn't really feel like playing for a little bit. Was moody. I don't think you want to see a moody streamer. Yep, Necrid got it. Nice. Probably the same way we came in. Or drop the DZ. All right, let's see here. Made raid channel. We're going after Dargon next. Gonna beat down a dragon. Okay, now I'm trying to figure out where the zone out is here. This is actually pretty cool. I can actually run around on the outside of this and kind of look at it. It's a hell of a dojo. I'm cheating. Wall climbing. Okay, let's see. No, it won't let me go. Hmm. This actually is pretty nice, though. Enter the Tojo. Whee! Surprised there's nothing else in here. You'd think that they populate the zone with a lot of fun little monsters to kill you on the way out. There is a way out. I found the way out. Woohoo! Ah, that's funny. By the way, for your information, the dojo does have a way out. Okay, it's been dropped. Got a zone. Quickly take this turn-in item and get my free faction. Woohoo! Okay, so we're going to do rebuffs before we engage the dragon, once we get all set up and ready. They're getting the raid invites out now. Just waiting for the... There we go. Yeah, I didn't get an invite. Yeah, these progression raids are helping me out tremendously on faction. Let's see where we're sitting at. Faction, dark, R. So I have 180 in, and I'm indifferent finally. Nice. So I'm up to indifferent now, almost to the next stage as well. Oh yeah, Beastlord riding a mount. You know, I wish that what they would have done is they originally the proposal was for Beastlords and their mounts, where they were gonna only be able to ride their spirit warrior into combat, and then when they got in combat, they get off of it to fight normally. But they decided to not go with that. But it would have been pretty cool to be riding your spirit warrior through the zones, in my opinion. So we're gathering up as a raid group. We're getting all set up. And then we'll be doing a dragon. Blonde, blue eyes. I mean, albino blue eyes. What's my role in the raid? DPS and support. Basically, support being Paragon, Spiritual Ascendants, and throwing some lovely ferocity buffs on DPS. That's big. Chilling like a villain. Who's the main tank today? Tokus. Shatter is the off tank. All right, we're heading to this point. We're gonna go slay us a dragon. Remember the Everquest commercial chat, guys? The one that they put up with mobile. One of the lines that probably one of the lines from that commercial was is someone goes, "I'm gonna go slay me a dragon," and EverQuest mobile online play now. Look out behind you. That's hilarious. back at the Goblin Dojo? Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, and the different part of it. Okay, there we go. I understand. Don't know, probably. I don't ask people where they got their names from. Yeah, I do remember that city. I hated the PvP content in that. The tug of war for towns and stuff in certain zones. Never could have enough people for that. Better turn off hobble spirits so my pet doesn't die to the mob. And I also have another pet saved up. No, this is a PvE server. It's the one where we went into the dojo. Yep, I have Yarlair on stream. If this was a PvP server, if this was a PvP server, all our names would be red. Zobiac TV, if he's here. Yeah, he's online, so he should be streaming. Mhm. So basically, she has three forms. She does a lot of AoE on everything. She's the hardest hitting mob that we've faced in this expansion so far. So We'll see how this goes. This is going to be more of a making sure healing's on par along with our wards and all that, and we should get through it pretty quick. Yeah, Zobiac TV. He's on Twitch. ZOB EK TV. He's one of my hosted channels as well. So if I'm not streaming and he is, you'll see him up there. I try to get other EQ streamers up on my hosted, but some of them don't want to host me in return, so doesn't. I like to have it work both ways, you know. It's only fair, you know. If you host someone, they should be able to host you as well. It helps each other out quite a bit. Can't be stingy when it becomes streaming. I sure ain't no American Idol either. We're about to engage. Someone asked, "Do you expect this to be a long fight?" And the leader was like, "The way we've been handling things, hell no." So this will probably be this will be kind of our version of a Nagy fight back in vanilla for us. Those incense burners are loud. A Dalmatian. Alright, switching over to waiting for assists. Alright, DPS on. I'll become a giant tiger. It's good to know that this works on her. See, I'm actually resisting some of this damage outright because of the 20% ability. Down she goes. Yeah, that's one huge dragon. Wow. Not bad. That's actually pretty funny. Not bad though. That's actually pretty decent. That would be a slight. That would be a decent improvement over what I got. We're doing bidding right now. There's no way I'm going to be able to bid on anything because I only got 18 DKP starting this raid. I got zeroed out on the last raid by an upbidder, which, regardless, I got what I wanted, so I'm not too worried about it. The Thundercrap Idol going for 1 DKP. The Storm Eye Band, which is the ring, is going for 11. The Mask of Raining Tears for 1. And the Eye, which is used for the quest, is going for 10. What's DKP? Dragon Kill Points. DKP, not D. Not B. Sorry. It's Dragon Kill Points. We earn a certain amount of points while we raid every hour, or how many times we do first kills, so forth, so on. And we save those points, and then we can bid on gear as we want, depending on how much we have. Currently, I only have 18 points, while others have up to 300 points, and some in between from there. So the more points you have, the easier it is for you to bid on stuff. So the Gridle going for 1, the Storm Eye Band 16, the Mask going for 1, and the Eye for 21. You would actually have to ask the guild leaders about that if you can. You can use your Dragon Kill points to bid on stuff for your alts, only if the gear is not wanted by the mains. So it goes mains, applicants, alts. So if no one wants any from the mains or applicants, then the gear goes to alts, and then you can bring an alt in and loot the item. And usually alt items go for 1 DKP. Yes, it's in-house tracking. What they do is they take a dump of the raid at the start. This means who is in the raid at the start, and then they take another dump at the end to see who was in the raid at the end. And then if someone left early, they usually say they're leaving early so they can take note of where they left in the raid. So I'm heading over to the guild hall to use the guild hall to teleport to Lava Storm. Do we talk to someone to turn in this quest for Yalair? Yeah, not the token. I was referring to the quest because it says you can get some Ebon crystals. Ah, oh, okay, got it. Thank you. So now we actually use our standard guild hall to teleport all over the place. So we really don't need druids and wizards. Here it is. So now I'm going to go back to the merchants, drop off the Ebon Crystal, the Dark Rain token that I got for more faction, and then so they're checking to see if we can actually do T5 raids right now in LDON. There is someone saying that you're able to without having to have the group quest done. So we're currently checking in on that. If we are, we'll hit that instead of the T4s that we were planning on doing. All right, that's more. Why do I go invisible? So that low-level mobs don't chase me all over the zone. All right, looks like we can't do the T5 ones, so we're gonna head over and kill the other Dargans. Ooh, Ambly. Mm. So basically, we're gonna go after Jurek. He does a 2.3k flurry, disease dot poison DD stun, which is unmessable. He summons ads called Harsh Winds. They are messable, low health, but they cast a snare that's really nasty. All right, I need to drop that. Need to. Yo, yo, Balbro. My faction needs to be as high as possible. We're planning on getting max faction. The reason being is we'll have access to pretty much everything in the expansion, and we'll be able to do whatever we want with gear and our Ebon tokens. Now, the nice thing about this is the Ebon tokens, these are all tradable and sellable. So you can farm these up and make some good money off this, but you can also use them to get yourself augs and equipment. There we go. Once I learn how this expansion works, it's going to be a lot of fun. I got to actually take a look at the merchants and see what they have. I can actually look at the dark merchant real quick since we're sitting here. Since I'm dark, they're just right around the corner, and thankfully I don't get attacked by them anymore. It kind of sucked when I ran through here uninvised and I had all the guards chasing me. So, let's see. This is like some of the level 43 and higher. So, because of my faction Ambly right now, this is what I can get. But that's not bad for a 48 gear piece. So honestly, this actually might be worth gearing up lower level alts. Oh yeah, definitely. The weapons are even comparable too. Oh wow, that is comparable for the level. That's the first time I've seen them do comparable loot for level. Let's see. Pretty sure there's probably higher level stuff. There's probably another vendor that has higher level equipment. Find out more as we progress. Yeah, they're all no trade, but the Ebon crystals are tradable. The Radiant crystals are tradable. It just depends on what mission you're doing, what side you pick. And we're getting the achievement right here. Cursed Nest and Dragons of North Explorer. Okay, kill boss, burn down the ads. 90, 75, 55, 35, and 15 are when ads spawn. Alright. Need a boss. We have Bodhi as our main tank on our group here. There we go. Pretty much have abolished disease up since the disease spell that he casts. This is a second dragon in tier 4. Unfortunately, I don't have you. Unfortunately, you can't see the stats of the gear. You can see the name of the gear. If I was set to look at the gear, but because we're always clicking on them around in the area, I don't want to accidentally open up gear tabs, so I have that turned off. But for inspection, unless they link the gear themselves, you can't see the stats. You only see what the name of the equipment they have is. Go! Gets to the chopper! This kind of reminds me of Dragonopolis. There we go. Got the buff on him as he ran. Yeah, EQ is not that easy to look at other people's gear. They didn't really implement that very well. But at least you can see the names of the gear items, but then you have to go look them up. Or ask the person to link it. Although the new 64-bit EQ that they're planning on releasing, I hear they made improvements and changes to the UI and did some other nice little additions. So I'm really, really curious to see what they did with that. Yeah, that poison dot. Wow. That did some damage to my water. All right, let's see what fat loots we get today. So that's for the quest, and this is wow! Holy cow, that's actually pretty darn good. That's like slightly past Planes of Power. That's God. That's beginning God loot. That's not bad. No, 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 that is like God loot, low level. This is beginning God. But anyways, dragon down. I believe we're gonna hit one more dragon after this. They should have made a lot of the DoN items for just the lower level raids like this we do droppable, so that way people could sell them or trade them off to other characters. because a lot of this gear that we're seeing currently right now, because it's the lower tiers, that it's not much improvement from anything. It's less. Unless you're not raiding, then this is a big improvement. The hammer does suck compared to what I have. True. But you have to remember, this is high-end GOD slash mid-range or high-end OOW. Because the OOW is only 100 more points or 200 more than this. 200 more. So it really depends. I mean, this is decent if you don't have a haste item. And it has pretty decent dex boost. But this is like time gear. Time and gates gear in between there. Due to all the stats and stuff it has. Good thing I had the abolish disease up. That helped out. Otherwise, I'd taken a lot of damage from that disease dot. Got another one of these delicious little eyes for rep. I'm happy. The hammer may suck by my standards because of compared to what I got. But for those who are not raiding and stuff, it still is a pretty good piece of gear. Yeah, it's definitely better than most Bazaar stuff. What, the best you can get on Bazaar is 0.9 for a Beastlord hand-to-hand for a decent price. And then anything that's 1 point plus is like, you better pay out the ass for it or pay Chrono. Yeah, but you get what I mean. What I'm doing is I'm quickly taking the time to go see what's going on with the stuff. Do you want us to go up into the main chat channel? I believe they do. Okay, we're going to be doing Circle of Drakes, aka DoN's Og Run. Kill 5 waves of Drakes. Keep Drakes from reaching the center of the circle from east and west, and they're the wave numbers and the amount that they have. Mobs proc 1k, DD, Dispel, and Stun. Drakes can't be killed once they're in the center. If 5 reach the center, you fail. So, Circle of Drakes is next. After we do Circles of Drakes, we'll reform up the raid and smack some dragons, as he says. Alright, going to the next chat channel that where I belong to. Do we have the task yet? We got a marker. Alright, here we go. Oh, I see. Yeah, we're gonna have to split up the groups a bit. I think it's the center of this circle pie that we're on. There's I'm over here with Bodhi, keeping him healed if he needs it. All right, we're on the next phase. We got 2 over here. Got 2 over here. This is pretty darn easy. Still with Bodhi. Just basically being his backup healer just in case. We got most of our raid over, our 3-group raid over here, so we're going to be fine there. This side would seem to be very few coming in. Made it really easy. Getting up here at where they actually spawn actually prevents them from literally being able to rush into the center very quickly, which is helping us out a lot. Okay, we're done. I think I see a port out. Okay, the item that we got is this. Port out's over here by me, Sylvtown. It's not bad. This is Sylv. I'm standing by the port out, so. So once we're done bidding and we're out, we're going to regroup our entire raid again, and then we're going to go hunt us a bigger dragon. It's pretty nice. So let's see. Disc of Dragonkind and Ore of the Nest. 11 for Disc for Dragonkind, and Ore of the Nest for 3. Yeah, the Santa Og was not half bad. This is the other item that dropped, by the way. And then this the Ore of the Nest. Yeah, there is one. Looks like we might be going Vish. We'll be knowing in a few moments. go to the Wayfarers camp. Yep. I was I was getting to these turn-ins with the layman with no problems, and I'm Ambiel. It's dark. Ambiel for faction. Ambiel. Well, sorry, I just couldn't speak it. So, who do I speak to in the Dark Rains camp to turn in? Sorry, what was that? Okay. Okay, we got that done. Wrong way. Oh, that's funny. Alt Q. I already dropped my tasks. Alt R. Oh, all right, I'm out of the old raid. This is Sylve. No, honestly, I thought I was already out of the raid because it didn't look like I was in one. It's French Chambly. Well, I'm not good with French or with Mexican either. So I'll probably screw up the pronunciation pretty hard. At least I'm honest. All right, we're going to be hitting up a big dragon next. So this is going to be a little fun. Actually, nope. You want me to pronounce that? Mon Ami? My friend? Hmm. Give the disease. So, a disease wing fragment to the commander, and then you tell it what dragon. That's pretty funny. That's honestly pretty funny. So right now we're getting everything. We're trying to get the quest set up. So we're just waiting right now. We're gonna go after Kess and Ricky as our next targets. We have to wait till we do the group quest for Kish. So we're gonna do that on Tuesday. They were trying to figure out whether or not we could get Kish. We're gonna kill Rakukin first. Wow. Oh man, that was rough. So in guild chat they asked, "Has do we have a tank that's done this before?" And then someone, and no, there was basically a no. And they were kind of joking around about it. Then the leader goes, "Do we have a competent warrior who can do this?" And then everybody just started laughing. So there's emotes that I gotta keep an eye out for on this fight, such as "I'm gonna swipe with my right claw." Be on the left side. All right, it's time for us to kill a dragon. So my question is when we're facing the dragon from behind, it's gonna be if he does the rear swipe of right, it's gonna be our right, correct? All right, gotcha. You'd all be dead. He said, pretend you're the dragon. And I go, yeah, you'll be all dead. I would ignore the tanks and go right for the healers. And I'll have that emote from World of Warcraft. Run, little girl, as I focus on a healer to kill. Oh, that was such a fun fight. When you became Little Red Riding Hood and you had to run. Or the big bad wolf would destroy you. You know, I would actually make a event. The dragon is decently quick, but if you have a movement speed, you'll probably stay a step ahead of him as long as you make your turns wide. But he'd charge after one person for about 20 seconds, and all you had to do is just mega heal that one person to keep them alive. So whatever he targets, you have to keep alive because he's hitting them as they're running. You don't want to stand still because if you stand still, try to tank it, you'll take a ton more damage than what you normally would. But if you're running away from it, then the damage is mitigated by a lot. Like you're just barely getting hit, clipped. And so the whole fight is you're just healing the one person he's focusing on, while everybody's chasing after him, DPSing him down. Oh, that's an interesting design. I like that one. I like this dragon already. It's a noodle dragon. So, anybody got any soy sauce to go with our noodle dragon? He looks delicious. He's licking himself. You know, that's interesting animation for him. Not really. They just stand in the center. No, this is a noodle dragon. Eastern dragon style. With longer legs than what you would expect. Alright, I gotta keep an eye on his... I'm on the right side. That's good. That's resist. done 2 lefts on swipe claws. Oh, tail. He's going after the tail. Very nice. Let's see what. An ornament in essence. I was gonna go, wait. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, nice. All right. Okay, we're gonna have Castana next. That'll be our last fight of the night. So we're taking down the twin platinum dragons. The twin noodle dragons, it sounds like. Noodles. Where's the soy sauce? Alright, we're going through the guild lobby to go and pretty much run to back to Lava Storm. Yeah, this is so much nicer being able to go to Lava Storm through the guild lobby. Did they put in the guys that will summon your corpses from anywhere in the stuff yet? Wondering if they did. Yeah, they did. The freaking priests are up finally. So now you can get your body from anywhere without having to run back to the zone. Although it costs a good amount of plat, but actually a handful of plat. Compared to the higher levels, you earn that much plat in like 10, 15 kills. Let's see, healing. Let's see. Mhm. Alrighty then. We're running to the next point. Is culture is cultural tailoring up now? Yeah, I got to start working on my tailoring. I want to do cultural with this character, but I haven't been working on my tailoring at all. Warden handbar with tracking, basically, was what they're calling this target. No, how about the other duck? Howard the Duck. This area looks like Howard the Duck's head. Duckman. I remember that. It's pretty good. I'm getting up there pretty nicely. All right. She she spawns with 4 mana shards, guardians. They heal her throughout the fight. Once they get 10%, we can actually attack them because they're attackable. Otherwise, they're not attackable till that point. Every now and then, she health locks. She'll summon in some ads. A tracker is needed to identify which is the real ad. Once we identify it, we kill the real ad, and then the rest go away. She's unhealth locked. She does have an AEDD and a couple other shenanigans to go with her fight. Other than that, she's kind of like a Warden Hanvar fight, but raid version. Which I kind of slept through Warden Hanvar. It was such a boring fight. Alright, let's see how this dragon fights. The Golden Dragon, Casadonna the Enlightened. Warden Hanvar 2.0 Fight Raid version. Oh, she emotes special attacks. Nice. Protectors again, so we gotta be ready for that. Alright, let's see what type of ability she's to pull next out of her body. She's preparing to do another Ford. actually a fun fight. A lot longer than I expected. What is it? Looks like she only has dragon breath ability. Another mind control out. So she has one more protector screen. Behind her. I loves getting hit by those slams. Now we get to kill her. Man, this is actually a fun one. Nice. Very nice. That lasted a while. All right. Entranced Silk Veil. Wow, it's not half bad. Fang of Casadona. Oh, wow. That's a pretty decent robe. You're talking about the robe. You see the dark gray, cool looking, but what it actually is Laffy Taffy coloring robe. They gave us token and 6-7 shards. You'd think that the raid would get more shards for killing a raid boss, but we get more shards out of doing group tasks. Vish will be next Tuesday. He's the end boss of the expansion. We'll actually finish the end fight of this expansion on Tuesday. Literally 1 week from release of a DoN. Wow. We're going to smack up OMM and Vish on Tuesday. That's the game plan. Yeah, not even worth it. Pretty much. Yeah, they didn't think we'd get this far tonight on the stuff, and everybody's pleasantly surprised. All right, now I'm gonna head over to Lava Storm, turn in my piece, and see where I'm sitting at, and then we're gonna pretty much call it a night on the raid for the evening. And since we don't have a lot of people, I was going to, if we had six or more, was planning on doing a raid on somebody. Or unless you guys are up for it, let me know in the chat and we'll raid somebody who's doing some EQ. If not, then we'll just go ahead and close out the stream tonight. But I want to thank everybody for watching us play some EverQuest this evening. It's been a lot of fun entertaining you with Sylph Talent. I hopefully you had some fun there. We did a lot of DoN progression tonight and helped out some of the people who are in the lead on the quests for the group tasks. So it's going to be incredibly nice to be able to hit the final boss of this expansion and just make some bank out of it. So, if you like what you see, please hit that follow button or that like button, whichever platform you are viewing this on, and that'll help out tremendously. And if you want to subscribe, feel free. I like having people subscribe. Anyways, right now we're just going to do a turn in with the quest item here. Be really quick about it, get it done, and then we'll call it a night. So this will take another minute or two. If anybody has any further questions in the stream, that's in chat. Feel free to ask your questions now, and I'll be happy to answer anything that I can. And just to let you know, DON is a expansion that I have not done before, so I'm not very knowledgeable on this. I'm learning it as I go. That's kind of rare. And the reason why I'm learning it as I go is I like to have the surprises. Instead of going through and reading up on hot sheets and other stuff, this is a lot more fun. All right, let's see where our Dark Rain faction is sitting at. To 180. We're getting closer to the next one. All right, that's cool. I got to look up some stuff and see what I need to do next. I'll figure it out as I go, as I progress through. I want to thank everybody for watching again. Have a good night. Be safe and be well. Sylph Talon out, and enjoy your weekend, everyone. Peace out.